Hello everyone, welcome to Grim Life, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do another little envelope with just a couple of pages of our catalogs. So this is a catalog from our spring collection that I have simply just taken. I have removed the staples and then just separated the pages and cut them down the middle. So that's all that I've done. These are actually the same size as the other catalogs that we used to have that were the fold out. The pages are the same size, so you can use them interchangeably. So if you have old catalogs that you're looking to repurpose in some way, this is a great way to do it. Or because I was experimenting and I ran out of my old catalogs, I just used one of the new ones because I thought this would be a really fun either in-home party, like party favor. Because what I have in here is you open it up and I have the Tuesday and alcohol prep pad, one of the little nail files, and then of course I have my little business card in there as well. So I thought, how cute would it be to have these at everyone's station? They can open it up. Or the other thought that I had was maybe this becomes a grab bag or something fun like that, or a game or giveaways for your party goers. Also, I think you could actually mail this if you taped it. I would definitely tape it before I put it in the mail, but it might also be too small. So that would be something to ask your postal carrier about before you went ahead and did it, I think. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. It's pretty simple. I'll leave the finished product up here in the corner so you guys can always know what we're working towards. And for me, I wanted to make sure that my card would fit into it. So basically what I have done, I want this to be the outside because I think this is pretty. So we're just going to flip it over. We're going to have this be the inside of the envelope. And what I've done is I used my card as a guide so that I would know how deep and how wide to make this little envelope. So just center it in the bottom portion of the page. And then we're just going to make one fold up, kind of know where that card is. I make a little bit of an impression there. I move the card out of the way. And then I line up the edges because you want everything to be nice and even, or as even as you can be. Doesn't have to be perfect, obviously. None of us are perfect, so nobody's expecting that out of us, so that's good. We're just hoping for a cute finished product. So as you guys can see, I have put the card back into the flap area, and that's so that I can judge how to fold the sides. So basically, I'm just going to take this side, fold it up a little bit, mark that with a fold, so I know that that's where the card is. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, so that I know where I'm going to make my next couple of folds. Doesn't have to be exact, but we want the card to fit, right? So now that we know where those folds are, I'm going to go ahead and remove the card. I'm going to turn this so that I can fold this corner down to that line. As close as you can get it, down to that line. Go ahead and pinch that corner. And then we're going to fold this side in on the fold line there that we made with our card on the inside. Again, you're going to try and make this as even as possible with the other side. Making sure it looks good there at the end. And then press and crease that. Make sure it's nice and creased. I have noticed with these, because this folding technique is actually for a square, so since this is more of a rectangle, it does leave it a little... It doesn't lay as flat, I guess, as some other things, but also I'm okay with that. All right, so then we're just going to turn it and work on this other side. Doing the same thing we did on the other one, we're going to fold that corner in just to the crease that we made with the card inside. Almost there. There we go. That's about right. And then fold this side in as well, making sure that we're keeping it nice, even, and straight as we can. Make that crease. All right, so there is the bottom. And then to make this upper flap, all we're going to do is take these two top corners. We're going to fold them in to meet each other in the middle. Again, I try and get this as even as possible. Make sure that your bottom edges are pretty straight. If it's not exact, of course, again, that is okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Because I'll tell you what, these little catalog pages don't always like to fold exactly where you want them to go. So once you get it in the middle, or as close to the middle as you think you can get, go ahead and make those crease lines down so it looks like you've got a little house. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and unfold it just a little bit so that I can put my card back in there so y'all can see how nicely it does fit. So right into the bottom, you just have to unfold it a little bit, put those creases back down, make your house again, and then we're going to turn it, and I'm going to tuck the top of the house in, just like an envelope. Now this gets a little bit unruly, I have found, but what I try to do is hold the bottom with one hand and then just carefully maneuver this as far down as it can go so it's tucked in as well as it can be. And then you're gonna gently, these corners are where it gets a little tricky because I like to have them nice and crisp, but again, it doesn't have to be perfect. So we've got it in as far as we need it. Make that crease line in the corner, the other crease line on the corner, and there you go. You have a little bitty envelope that you can use for party favors at any in-home parties. That's going to be my focus for June, especially with our new nail care line. So these can be your little party favors. These can be little giveaways. And like I say, I think if you taped it, there is potential that this could go through the mail. Again, it's very small. Check with your postal carrier before you do it. But yeah, so have some fun with this. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys have a great day.